Morena e te whānau. It's 5:45 in the morning. Papa. Wednesday morning. Go for my morning walk. Been up since, I don't know, 5ish, just after 5. And then I kind of went back to snoozed 2 or 3 times. And got up at 5:30. Not too bad. It's a little windy. You can probably hear. This is the earliest I've been up in a while. One of the things that I've noticed recently, getting up early, is that you tend to get tired early. So if you're struggling to wake up early, do it little by little. Like if you're trying to get up at 5 o'clock, for example, and you maybe get up at 8, whatever time you go to sleep, to get up at 8, go to sleep 15 minutes earlier, and just like slowly ease into it. So to adjust your sleeping time by say 3 hours, that could take 12 little mini adjustments. Or you could do like a couple of little adjustments. Maybe one night you go to bed at, I don't know, 12. Next one you go to bed at 11:45. And then 11:30. And then 11. You could jump forward until you go to bed at like 10 or 9:30. Really depends how much sleep you need and what you can function on. Like I rarely have 8 hours sleep. I sometimes wake up, like I'm not a great sleeper at the moment. I have something called sleep apnea, moderate, where I use a machine to help me sleep. To be honest, I don't even know if I need it anymore, but I've been using it for quite a while now. Like I was using it on and off, and then I stopped, and then I kind of just started using it every day, every night, and I've been doing that for maybe a year or 2. And it's quite tricky because when I don't have it, like there's been a couple of times where we've travelled somewhere. I think we went to Rotorua one time and I completely forgot to bring it, and it became more of a mental crutch. I was like, crap, if I don't have my mask, I can't sleep. I'm not going to be able to sleep. And I actually did fall asleep, but I don't really remember how I felt. But the goal is once it's quite wet here. The goal is once I get down to a certain weight, then I shouldn't need the machine at all. And bro, when that day comes, I will be so happy, because it's quite annoying having to use it for lots of different reasons. You know, you have to clean it every day, every night. You have to fill it up with fresh water. You have to make sure that the mask is clear. You have to always make sure there's a clean filter, otherwise you could be breathing in, you know, dust particles and stuff. And you really have to pay attention to the season. If it's warm, if it's cold, you gotta humidify it with water, warm water, cool water. So it's quite a headache. Anyway, I am going to watch Darren Daly. I missed 2 days. Missed Monday and Tuesday, so I guess I don't even know how this is going to work anyway, because I've kind of like slowly started moving away from it, even though it's something that I probably need to keep. Just need to figure out where to place it in my routine. So in regards to like doing my posts, and my whole routine is kind of being recreated, because you know, gotta get up, gotta drop the missus off, which I didn't have to do before. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'll see you later. Actually, didn't see this before. There's a bunch of houses being built around the corner. Interesting. Yo, so I have just left the Nest studio. I was there from about 8:30, a little after 8:30, basically dropped the missus off and went there, and then left at 10. It's now 10:13. I'm just driving from there to the lake, and I'm trying to figure it out without any GPS. This is day 3. It's Wednesday. Day 3 of driving in Hamilton, so I'm starting to get familiar with landmarks, streets, places. So it's actually pretty. This is what I like about Hamilton at the moment, is it's fairly easy to get around. Like once you become familiar with the areas. So she works in the city centre area, and which is also right next to the lake, which is super convenient. That's where I'm going now. And then where I just came from is, what's the area called? It's Te Rapa Street, so it's like 10 minutes away. And right now I'm on Tristram Street, which is like one of the main roads that we go back and forth on. So yeah, should get to the lake by 10:20ish, and then I'm gonna try and do the whole thing. I've kind of blocked out 2 hours to do a walk, so from 10 to 12. Technically it's going to be 10:30 to 12 because of I didn't think it was going to take me this long to get there, but I guess I can push it out to 12:30. So if I haven't completed the circle in an hour, if I haven't completed the circle, how do I say this? If I haven't completed the circle in an hour, or halfway in an hour, which is going to be 2 hours, then I'll just, at the hour mark, I'll turn around. I don't know, maybe that's a dumb thing. Maybe I should just do it in however long it takes, however long it takes. There's a lot of people vaping outside at assembly points. Must be staff members from some of these buildings. And I noticed that she said a lot of people park at the lake and then they actually walk down to their workplace, and that seems to be true because there's lots of people walking down. And I guess for context, the lake has maybe, I don't know, a 10, 15, 20 minute walk from this area. I guess it depends where you park. You can park near the front, or you can park on the side of the road, I guess. Maybe that's what all these people are doing. Park there and then walk down, rather than actually park inside the lake, because that's, looking at it now, this is quite a long walk. This would take you at least 20 minutes, I reckon. to walk all the way down. So yeah, it was spitting earlier, so I'm very pleased that it's cleared up and I'm able to do this walk. This is going to be the first time that I'm going to do this walk, so it should be interesting. I'll probably film bits and pieces of it, because otherwise it'll end up a really, really long video. But yeah, I'll probably do one at the start, maybe one, I don't know, a third of the way or halfway through, and see how we go. I'm pulling in now, so I will see you later. Here's the lake. Aroha Mai. Probably should have stopped there. Anyway, this is what it looks like at this time. I'm pulling in to this little area. I've never come to this area. I usually park further back. Anyway, I should really put the phone down. This is naughty. Bro, I've been walking for 10 minutes and I'm just going to show you something just to give you context as to how big this lake is. So where I'm standing now, actually I'll turn the screen around so you can see. Alright, so where I'm standing right now, I'm just trying to find my car. So where I parked, I think, is over there, like directly in front of me. It's about 10 minutes away. This is the rest of the lake. So this bit over here, this is like the exit. So you walk out and then you walk out to the right. So yeah, it's pretty far, bro. It's a pretty massive lake. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but it's only been 10 minutes. Alright, back to it. Yo, I'm actually kind of optimistic, to be honest. It's 10:34. I started around 10:19, so what's that, 15 minutes? And where am I? My car is somewhere over there, and I don't know, if I had to estimate, maybe I'm a quarter of the way through. So yeah, I think you could do this in an hour. I can see the boat club over there. I don't know if you can see. That's pretty sure that's the boat club with the workout area. Anyway, I'll show you there in a bit. 20 minutes in. That's the boat club behind the tree, and that's the outdoor area. It's quite a nasty level of flooding. Lots of water. I wonder what they're building. Building something here. That's the little gym area. When I get closer, I'll show you. Yo, decided not to record. There's too many kids around. Anyway, I'll show you some other time. But let's crack up. I was recording something, and this guy came up to me. He said, "Excuse me, sir. Is there a toilet over there?" He like needed to go badly. I was like, "Oh, I think so, bro." He said, "Oh, thanks, man. I was running and I need to go pee." I was like, "Jerry, no worries, bro." But man, just listening to some of the people, like you're not trying to eavesdrop, but you can't help it. There were these two ladies, and one of them was just complaining about something, about her husband or something. Try not to listen, but kind of can't help it. I'm actually surprised how fast it takes to complete this walk, because like I said, I'm close to the boat ramp, boat club, what do you want to call it, There's like a playground, kids area, and then a parkour space, and like an outdoor gym, basketball court, and they're building something behind me. But I think, what is the time? I'm 24 minutes in according to my Fitbit, which is also probably going to go flat. My phone is also going to go flat soon, so I better get back to it. And yeah, maybe hold off on drinking more water because the toilet's here, but I don't really need to go. Alright, back to the walk. What you mean? I didn't even know. I might have to pay attention on these dates. Check if we're going to be in Hamilton 19th. I wonder if that's a Friday. If it is, we'll be in Auckland. Anyway, something to keep track of. This is the boat club. Some waka. Probably do wakaama here, which is cool, on the lake. Alrighty, back to the walk. Wow, it's actually overflowing over here. It's probably because of all the rain building up. Last time we came here, it wasn't like this. So this is the Esplanade walkway. 3 kilometers. There you go, half an hour left. So that was 3 kilometers back there, facing the other way. So yeah, interesting. It was the first marker I saw. It's quite a popular lake, eh? Somebody passes me every 20, 30, 40 seconds, so I can't record continuously. There's lots of famous houses, or not famous, flash houses I should say, right on the lakefront. So yeah, basically half an hour left, less than half an hour left. We've made it. Pretty sure that's the coffee shop around the corner. Yep. And there should be a playground. Parking. Yeah. Cool. So basically my car is over there somewhere, past that white caravan. Yep, that's the big tree at the edge of the corner of the lake, and then I've parked. I can actually see my car. It's over there. Yo, that's the cafe. This says no mai haramai picnic lawn, which is interesting. So this is the Hamilton Lake Domain. I'm so happy we did this. Such a good feeling. Hey look, that's the boat club, the yacht club, where we saw the outdoor parkour area, and my car is over there by that big tree. Look at that, that's my car. So that's the white caravan, and then to the left of it, that's my silver Nissan Qashqai. So cool. 2 kilometers, success, almost to the car. Whew, that was funny. My phone died as I got here. So my watch says 52 minutes 31. Let me just stop that. So it was 11:15 when I started. It is 3.56 kilometers, 14-minute 44 average pace, 102 beats per minute average heart, 115 beats per minute max, 563 calories, 4,854 steps, 18-meter incline. Done. So yeah. Time is 11:16. I think I started at 10:19-ish. Pretty good walk. I did kind of rush because I was in a hurry. So yeah, you can do it under an hour. That kind of surprised me. I thought it was a lot bigger, but I don't know how accurate that measurement is, because it almost took an hour And I usually, what's the number that I came up with? 10 minutes is like a kilometer. I could be wrong, because my pace was 14 minutes per kilometer. So yeah, I guess it is 3 to 4 kilometers, which is I can't remember how big Panmure is. I think Panmure is about 3, but this feels way bigger. Maybe Panmure is like 2 or something. Anyway, I am gonna rest, catch my breath, have a drink. I've got some nuts, so I'll have a snack. Oh, here's this guy. He just went for a walk. The guy that was asking me about the toilet is just gonna jog past in a sec. So yeah. Alrighty. I will sit here for a bit, charge my phone, and I'll see you later. While I'm here, just a quick update. So that's my blocks for the day. I've used, what is this? 38 blocks. So basically my day starts at 5 o'clock. I didn't actually get up until 5:30, so the first 3 don't count. And then the rest, yeah, I've been doing stuff. So exercise, wake up, exercise, eat, walk around the block, journal Darren Daily for 30-40 minutes, and then I ate, wash, tidy, journal, and then 30 minutes of can't remember. Then we left, drove to work, went to the Nest studio, spent 90 minutes there, journal, left around 10, and then drove here, and then did 6 blocks of walking. So that's 60 minutes, and it's now 11:20. So I've written snack and journal, so I'll take a picture and probably put this on the screen. And then in terms of like my intent, bro, I wrote, my list just got larger and larger. This whole list here, maybe I'll take a picture. I've only done one thing. I've done number 1 thing, which is lake walk. And then the second priority is this video, which I'm kind of scared of doing, which is probably more the reason why I should do it. Basically about looking for work. Number 3 is buy some shoes. Number 4 is apply for some jobs. And number 5 is jumpstart. And I've got 18 tasks to do. Some of them are small, some of them can be combined and while I'm doing something else. But yeah, it's a lot, bro. So I basically have from now until 4 o'clock. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 6 times 3, 18, 20, 24. I have 24 blocks. I probably could have worked that out a different way. I've got 24 blocks to spend between now and picking up my fiance. 24 blocks, 240 minutes, 4 hours. Is that right? No, I'm wrong. It's only 11:20. That would be 3:20. Okay, so it's a bit more than that. Anyway, you get the point. I've got a limited amount of time. So like, yeah, if I've got, actually, well, some of these are more than 1 block. That's the problem. So like, for example, buying shoes, that's 10-minute drive there, 20 minutes around the shop, 10-minute drive back. That's 40 minutes. That's 4 blocks just to buy shoes. So we will see how we go. See you in a bit. Oh, kia ora whānau. Just got home. And yes, I got lost. I actually went the wrong way. I went left instead of straight. I got confused. So I had to use the GPS to find my way home. So, how many blocks have we wasted? The time is 11:50. 11, 10, 20, okay. So we're driving 40, and it's now 53. Yeah, so about 22 blocks. And then now we are going to work on the video draft. So this one's been kind of weighing a bit heavy on me because I'm not really sure what to say. I had an idea like overnight. I was like, oh, it's a brilliant idea. I'm just gonna say all the shit, and yeah, I'm gonna start this movement. And then I start overthinking. I'm like, man, what am I gonna say? Who's gonna watch it? Should I do this? Should I do that? And it's like, maybe I just need to rethink the whole thing. Or do I need to rethink the whole thing? Or should I just do it? Should I just record a video and just be like, because the concept that I was running with was that basically I'm going to use a LinkedIn post and I'm going to tag everybody that I know that I think can help me. And the whole post is going to be nothing but just people's names. And maybe like an emoji with a finger pointing down and eyes to kind of be like, click the video, because it's going to be a video. And then try to spend, I don't know, not 10 minutes, no way. Spend like 2 minutes pitching this concept, or basically just asking for a job. But the message being that here's my CV, so I'm going to upload my CV. The post is going to have a video of me, a bunch of names, and a CV, my CV. And the message is basically going to be, I'm looking for work. These are my non-negotiables. Like, it must be flexible. It has to fit within the parameters of what I'm doing. It has to align with the mission. It has to serve a purpose. And to make the deal, to make the thing even sweeter, or to make it like an Alex Hormozi's words, to make a offer so good that people feel stupid saying no, that I'll offer to do like a trial basis. So I'll work for, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks, and then if I haven't added value, you can let me go, kind of situation. Like, no strings attached, pretty much zero risk. The only cost to them is basically the time and investment to like bring me into their space and coordinate people to spend time with me and stuff like that. That's the only cost, is the attention cost. But like financially, cost wise, zero cost. Like, I'll just do the work for free because I'm so confident in my ability to provide value just by being there and by being me and by doing the things that I do and using the experience that I have. Like, it doesn't really matter what the work is. I'm going to ask certain questions and I'm going to behave a certain way. And I think the mindset is far more valuable than the actual skills themselves. Like, most skills can be learned. There's a lot of life skills that I have. There's a lot of transferable skills that I have that can apply and work in any context, in almost any scenario. Problem solving, communication, empathy, compassion, listening. Like, these are world skills. These are life skills that could benefit you in pretty much any endeavor. So basically the message is going to be like, I have a set amount of time. I have been living off an emergency fund. That money is depleting. I still have we still have bills to pay. We have furniture to buy, and maybe I've got like I also need to do the math to figure out how much time I have left. how much time we can kind of like comfortably stay on the situation. We won't really know for certain until we get our first collection of bills. So like I've got an energy bill. When I logged into the phone, it tells me that we've spent like $28 so far, and that was like 2 days. So until the first week is done, 4 weeks, 4 days here, 3 up there, we're not really going to have a baseline of what it's going to cost. So we need to get to Sunday and then compare, check how much we've spent on gas, groceries, utilities, like just everything, and then basically multiply that by 4, and that'll give us a rough monthly cost of what it's going to be like to live in Hamilton. And then conversely, how much money are we going to spend from her income and my savings, and how long can my savings last, to the point where I basically need to start working. So I'm actually personally not that worried, because I always believe that things are going to work out, and to this point things have worked out in spooky, mysterious ways that I could never have possibly predicted, because of the things that I've been doing. Like, I'm not just sitting around doing jack. I'm doing a lot of things, and it may seem like I'm just wasting time and I'm just spending hours on LinkedIn, and I'm doing these posts and I'm doing these recordings on YouTube, but like what I'm actually doing is I'm building my brand. Like, who is Nathan? Who am I? What do I stand for? What do I believe in? Can people connect with me? Does what I stand for resonate with you or anyone watching? So that's why this particular task today, this is kind of like, in the French term, I think they say eat the biggest frog. This is the frog that needs to be eaten. So technically I should have done this first, but I wanted to get my walk done, and I'm glad I did that. So this is the most important part. So I'm just trying to figure out what I'm actually going to say. And then I keep hearing different voices in my head, like, it doesn't need to be perfect, just do it now. Like, make it, like Stanley Henry says, make something exist and then make it good. So it's like, the video doesn't even have to be good. Just put it out there, put the content out there, put the concept out there. And those that it'll click with or resonate, like, I just have to trust that those people will see it, and they will be curious, and they will maybe contact me, or they will maybe ask questions, and then we can make it better and unpack it. But maybe the first step is just to do it. So anyway, I'm going to sit with that for a bit, and yeah, see how it goes. I'll see you later. Yo, it is, I don't even know, it's like 9 o'clock. Signing off. I haven't done my blocks since 5:10ish. So I'll, yeah, talk about it tomorrow. I was watching a podcast, but I need to finish that tomorrow. Anyway, signing out. See you tomorrow.